It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Wednesday, May 3rd. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather changing with clouds moving in later today. Rain comes in here tonight and tomorrow. Still the chance of a few strong to severe storms, mainly across the southern part of the state, as you'll see. And then Friday looks like a cold day for May. Check things out this morning. There's the water vapor satellite view. A trough beginning to dig down across the southern plain states. That will bring the rain in here tonight. Early this morning. Still got some 40s on the board. Fort Payne 46, Cullman 48. Most places are in the 50s. Around the nation, fairly cool for May for much of the country this morning. There's our watch warning map. We note parts of southwest Alabama under a flash flood watch. That includes Choctaw, Clark, Washington, Mobile, and Baldwin counties. A flash flood watch also up for parts of South Mississippi and Louisiana. And up north, flash flood watches from northeast Oklahoma, north Arkansas, up into parts of Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and southern Michigan. Severe weather outlook. We have an enhanced risk of severe weather for all of Louisiana and some of the adjacent states later today and tonight. In Alabama, the SPC has a marginal risk, basically west of a line from near Huntsville to Clanton and Atmore. The slight risk, the standard risk, up for the far southwestern corner of the state, parts of Choctaw, Clark, Washington, Mobile counties. The enhanced risk is off to the west. And again, keep in mind, this outlook runs through 7 a.m. tomorrow. Then after 7 a.m., we have a marginal risk south of a line from near Heflin to Verbena, then down to Fort Morgan. The area's in darker green, and we'll talk about this as we go. This is the rain for the next 7 days. Valid through Wednesday morning of next week, about 1 inch for the north. Down to the south, rain amounts between 2 and 3 inches. And the bulk of that will be tonight, tomorrow, and a bit of lingering light rain on Friday. So here we go, model fans. This is the GFS, the 06C run, valid this afternoon at 1 o'clock. You can see the trough digging down across the plain states. Down below that, here, we are warm and dry during the day. Rain off to the west, with a surface low developing over northeast Texas. Tonight, just after midnight, that low is near Memphis. Rain should be moving in here. And then tomorrow, the low is over western Kentucky. And obviously, part of the day tomorrow should be wet, maybe stormy. So let's kind of get the specifics on this with the high-res NAM. This is tonight at 7 o'clock. And this run a little faster than previous runs. This is suggesting rain could reach West Alabama as early as 6 o'clock this evening. Heavier storms off to the west. Now, this is after midnight, 3 a.m. tomorrow morning, and this is suggesting a nasty-looking MCS coming through the southern quarter of the state, with a bow echo coming down through Mobile and Baldwin counties, and that could produce a lot of wind damage if this verifies. And if this verifies, there's really no chance of severe weather for the northern half of the state. We'll just see some rain tonight. And we have seen very good consistency in this idea. So we'll roll with the idea of heavier storms, maybe an MCS with a chance of strong damaging winds way down south after midnight tonight with just rain where we are up here. And then probably after a lull late tomorrow morning, storms redevelop on the cold front tomorrow afternoon. This is 4 o'clock, and you can see a line of storms from near Huntsville down to about Montgomery and Andalusia. And we'll check the instability, and quite frankly, there's just not much. This is the Cape at 1 o'clock, and this is the SRH, the storm relative Felicity, and again, that's very less than impressive. So I'd say the odds of severe weather with the storms tomorrow afternoon on our end of the state, very low. We should be in the 60s, the air kind of cool and stable. So the bottom line is we'll have some rain tonight, a chance of some thunder tomorrow afternoon, but for the northern half of the state, I'd say the chance of severe weather is very small. Now, this is Friday. The surface low is near Pittsburgh, and we've got this backwash moisture coming around the backside of this thing, and that's going to be just a raw, cold, damp, breezy, non-Chamber of Commerce day for May. This is the high-res NAM at 1 o'clock Friday afternoon. You can see light rain falling over much of the state. And again, we're not going to get out of the 50s. It's going to be very cold for May. Look at the anomalies. In fact, it might be some folks up in the Tennessee Valley could hover in the upper 40s and low 50s all day long. So that's not a good day, but Saturday should be a much better day. We should start the day down in the 40s, and We're still going to see some wind. You can see the tighter pressure gradient that might keep the colder pockets out of the upper 30s, but whatever, it's going to be a very chilly morning for May, but a beautiful day, sunny with a high close to 70. And Sunday, delightful, sunny with upper 70s. It is race weekend at Talladega. Weather couldn't be better. Monday of next week, sunny and warmer with a high in the low 80s. This is Tuesday. We're dry with mid-80s. And Wednesday, a week from today, big upper low for the Northeast, a big upper low over New Mexico, but we're in between all of that. And again, the weather should be warm and dry with mid-80s. This is the end of the forecast period, Friday, May 12th, the end of next week. Pretty good trough coming through here, and if that verifies, that could bring rain, maybe some strong storms. So it looks like the end of next week could be wet. Temperatures coming off the OZGFS. Look at that on Friday. It's got us sitting at 50 all day. But then we warm up nicely, and again, the 80s will be coming back next week. Cool snaps do not last long this time of the year. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening, on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.